Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, now it's time for us to start putting in some important work. If you've been following the tutorials, you have this is what we did on the last video, and now it's time to get things going. We're going to implement the email login and Google login is already done, but other than that, the goal is to have all of the user information on our Firebase database. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to do this on a single video or I'm going to take two to do this, but yeah, let's do it. And another thing that I want you guys to notice is that at the beginning I used to write this code and then test it before and then make another video doing that, but now I don't really have a lot of time to do that. So on this video I'll be trying new stuff, so if I make some mistakes and this and that, please forgive me for that, because I don't want to take much time waiting for this to happen. I'm just going to do everything on the spot. Okay, done. Now here's where we left off on our last section. Let's start by doing some changes on our UI. um I'll put this on full screen for now since we don't really need to see that. Okay, and let's start to think about our UI. Now we have this on our stack, but I may need to change this from stack to column. Need to change you guys to column, or even better, I can leave it as a stack because I want to take this down to the bottom of the screen. So oops, what I can do to is, let me zoom, is integrate a bottom navigation here, and then I'll use a container, and then as a child I'll put this here. Okay, other than that, let me add some padding to this. So okay, I can add exactly here on the button. Just click on the widget and let us add padding. Okay, we can take a second to see what happened. Hold on, wait a second. Hold up. Oh, okay. I still have a center widget here I can get rid of. Get rid of this as well. Okay, so here's what we wanted. We have this at the bottom. What can we do now is, let me try to fit both the code and our device on the screen so that we can be able to view both. Okay. Oh, another thing that I want to do still in here is to add brightness, color. Okay, you know what, we will come back to this flat button. For now we can leave it like this, what I can do is change the padding, because I want the login option to be at the bottom. So let us use only here for left padding. I'll use something like 12. Let me copy this code, paste it, paste it, paste it. Okay, right side we'll take it 12. For the top, however, I'm going to go with 8, and for the left side, oh, bottom side actually, bottom 8. And let's see how it reflects on the app. We increase the padding over here, and I think this is fine. This is super fine. Now what else can we do is, let me go back to the code, just taking a while to work with our UI. Let's remove the app bar. I think it's not required to have it now. With that out of the way, we will want to add a image. I just downloaded an image here. Pexels is a good site. I came searching for fashion and I found a good one. I think you can come here and download your images, and here's the image. I'll provide the link to this, but the image I downloaded is here. What is it? It was this image here. So I have this image. I'll show in folder. Okay, here is the image. First of all, let us rename it. Oops, what did I do? Okay, I'll rename this image to background image, and I think this is good enough. I'll copy you. Copy, and let's go back to our app, to our images folder. Okay, and we will paste that just like that. Not all I want to do is paste, and it's asking for me to paste. Okay, so I'm planning on using that image on our UI. Yes, this image would be available on our Git as well, so you'll get it from there. I'll give you the link. Anyways, let us open the pubspec file. And there's something I used to do that I don't really need to, which is this. So I just have to give the images folder to make sure, and just like that, I will include everything inside of our images directory. So just hit packages get, boom, and it's done. Now it's not the home what we want. Where is what? Where are we? Here on the login. So what are we going to do now is to oops, include that image over here, not inside the visibility, but here. I'll just copy this to give us some time. Log in all you want, but that's not supposed to be passed like that in here. Here's going to be image.asset, and back we are going to give the name of the image is back.jpg. Okay, I hope that's right. And fit, we want to do a box fit cover, and for the width of the image I want to do double infinity. So this section or these pieces of code are just to make sure that our images fills the whole screen. Now let's rerun the app and see if we can see the difference or what. And yes, we can. Things are starting to look nice, don't you think so, guys? But okay, there's still a couple things to change. For example, I don't think that this is something super good to have this white section in here, so we can try to integrate our this button inside of this. I think that would look better. Let us integrate that inside of, remove that from there and integrate it here. Okay, let's not work with the color of this now. Come back to that. There is now find a good way which we can use to include these in here. I could use a column there. You know what, for now let's leave it there, and then we're going to change that afterwards. And I think it doesn't look that bad, does it? Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, so what else can we do now is this new, not new, container, because I want to include the logo. The good news is just I went ahead and worked with my design capabilities and I create a basic logo for our app. So alignment, I want to align this to alignment dot what's that, top center, top center, something like that. And for the child of this, I'm going to provide image asset as well. Okay, so now let me include the logo in here. Where the logo is at, if I open here, I guess I left it on my pictures, and I do have a couple logos in here. Okay, here we have our logo. I'll just rename this to be easier for me. I'll just write logo.png. I'll copy that And after we have that copied, we are going to do the same process. Just come here and paste it on our images folder. So do you want to paste logo.png? Okay, include that on the repo. Yes. And what we have to do now is to go to our pubspec file and packages get again, and boom, it's done. Now we can come again back to our login, and I'll just copy this piece of code here and I'll paste it over here. Okay, I'll take this piece of code in here and I'll paste it over here, and here we're going to change this to logo.png. Okay, then let's give this a width of what? I'll try 150 and equally height of 150. So let's rerun the app and see if something does change. On our app, okay, we're not able to view our logo. Let's make sure we have the logo well downloaded and try to open it. Okay, so what can be the issue here? I think is this. Okay, images slash logo. Let me run it again. Images slash logo.png. Logo.png seems correct. Let's try to display our logo then. We don't have it. Okay, let me try to comment on our current background image and see if maybe the logo images. So the image logo is not displaying. I'm not 100% sure why. Let me go again to the pubspec file and do packages get, just to make sure that we have the packages up and running for the images. Okay, and that's the new information as well. The app is going to be called Fashion, mixture of Flutter and Fashion, so it doesn't have to sound very nice as long as it makes sense a bit. Okay, that's not the point here. Let us try to get our logo. We don't have it, so what's happening here? Let me for now try to get rid of the width definition and see if we're going to get our logo. Okay, for a very strange reason, we don't have it. And I don't seem to find where I did the error. Logo.png here, and we have logo.png here. The same way we have back.png, and the images seems to work just fine. No problem. That's not a very big problem. Let me just do one last try, which would be to delete this and try to run this for one last time, and our logo image is not showing for now. Okay, I'll give a look into that. I think it's not something that we should stop, because for now I'll comment here and I'll see why. Oh, maybe there's a point I'm missing here, but anyways, hold the logo for a second. You can just come here and comment to do, and then I'll write here make the logo show, and we're going to come back to that. Now that we have this, what else can be done here is, okay, let me add a container. Container. So by using this container we can get a color overlay.